And we're back. Hello, my name is Gomiya. I'm a bear. Today I will be drawing. I will be drawing quite a bit. I will be drawing excessively because today I have a need to give you guys emotes, and I have not done that for you yet. So today will be a stream to do that. Also, my voice might be a little bit softer today because I have been doing some streams lately where I've been speaking the whole time, the entire time. For Analog a Hate Story, I did voice act pretty much everything I could, if not the whole game. So my voice is a little bit sore today, just a tiny bit. It doesn't actually hurt that much, it's just a little scratchy. So, but what that means is that I'm not all that confident that it's going to be a good idea to overdo it today, so that's what's going to be done today. I am just going to... I might actually just straight up be silent for a lot of this stream, just so I can rest my voice. So until somebody comes in, I might just not say anything at all. Maybe I'll leave a note in chat, or maybe somewhere up in the stream. Okay, let me just see if I can do that. Let's see. Oh, this Werther's is still here. That's funny. Okay. So there you go. Voodoo's. Yep. This'll do. This'll do. Let me just get... do this at this side so it's nice and visible. Okay. Okay. Maybe a little bit, tiny bit smaller. Alright. Everyone has one. I also am just straight up watching yet again another stream while I am streaming right now. You are being an NTR'd. So sorry about that. But at the very least I've muted it this time, so it's not as though it will interfere with anything. Alright. Does it strange to be on and not actually saying anything? I'm sure that I'll get used to it. Let's see. What are you doing? Stupid. I think we need to go back to Darkest Dungeon. I mean, so long as my schedule... Right, it should be at about 10 a.m. Okay, that should be okay. Tuesday I'm working. Wednesday is going to be a little bit odd because I think Wednesday not actually 100% certain. So actually I'm gonna PNG for a little bit while I figure this out. So next week, what am I doing? Oh, Wednesday might be the day. Might be working a bit. Interesting. So what if I just move that down? So, let's see. Nope. But where the hell is this layer? Where in the hell is this fucking layer, man? I'm very confused right now. What? Oh, I wrote it on this layer, okay. Alright. Well, we take that, I suppose. Alright, let's go ahead and take that. And then we're gonna move it down here. Because Wednesday is going to be my working day next week. Alright, cool. And that should be all done by now, right? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Oh, I should probably redo the date as well. It's the time. I need a date. There we go. Also, I got the date for this wrong last week. Alright, now that I'm more certain about when things are going to be today. Oh wait, no, I can't stream on Monday either. Oh shit. Looks like I'll be moving that then. Alright, let's see if my model is working if I do this. Yeah, it's cool. Alright. Alright. So I can't do this. I can't stream on Monday either. My goodness. Huh. This is truly a bizarre feeling. Never not streamed on Monday, and now I'm not, definitely not streaming on Monday. Weird. Okay, so this needs to move down here. Because I'm going to stream on Tuesday. I mean, you know, the possibility of just not streaming at all has occurred to me. But I enjoy it. I do. Alright. So, it was actually the 13th, so should be the 20th next week, right? I'm guessing. Truly I am. I don't fucking know when anything is at this point. Alright. End of the week will always look a bit like this. I might switch around dates and times, but I do intend on always trying at least to have the same weekend plans. Alright. Tuesday will be for Darkest Dungeon then. Yeah, okay. That being said, to make up for Monday, I may stream twice on Tuesday, but I'm not 100% certain about that. And, let's see. Hello. Where is this? There it is. and move this one up, because I'm also working on Monday. Weird. My schedule's pretty busy these days, I suppose. Alright. Oh, where's the time for all of these? Where did I put it? Where? Alright. Okay. Aw, babe. That being said, I will be making room on Mondays and Wednesdays to see if I can't sneak in some gorilla streams, but other than that, I don't really know. Alright, Dankest Dungeon on Tuesday. Wow, okay, this is gonna be a pretty short schedule next week. Yeah, I expected to be pretty busy this week, but I didn't realize exactly how busy. Now, I wonder what I will stream, though, because I definitely do want to stream on Thursday, as it is my only break days. Again, pretty weird that I'm actually going to be streaming. I have worked Thursdays for a while, so this is a little bit strange, but not too strange, honestly. Maybe I just make a big deal out of it because I feel like I should. Alright, on Thursday. What games do I have? I do want to continue playing Darkest Dungeon and Hades because I feel like those are the games where I can get some consistent progression in. And I also still do think that, I also do think that, in order to get a good move on Vampire Survivors, I don't think I really need to do much. Also, I wonder if my low voice is actually making it over the audio. Oh wow, maybe it's not. Let me just soften that down. Okay, the gain might not be high enough for me this time. Hello? Okay, now I can actually fucking hear myself. Okay. Alright, yeah. Today is gonna be a pretty soft voice day. I cannot do anything that'll make me mauled. My voice is just simply not cut up for it right now. But that's not what I was doing. What I was doing right now is looking at all the games that I have and seeing which one that I would like to play next week. Let's see. Well, I could always... I want to have like a full solid break from analog. So I think that if I do Hate Plus, it'll be in 2 weeks. Maybe I'll do something a little bit more low-key. I may just leave it open and see if anyone wants to collab with me. But for right now, I can't really think of anything that I'd want to do, besides maybe some solo Dead by Daylight or IDV. Oh, that's an idea. I could do some IDV. Yeah, that might be fun. What else can I do though? Let's see, Skyrim. Man, I've had Skyrim forever and I haven't actually gone ahead and done anything with it, even though I do enjoy playing it. I think it's a very relaxing game. Inscription might be kind of fun. Yeah. Let's see. Ooh, wait, I have Monster Train? Since when? Oh, that might be kind of fun. Monster Train is a very similar game to Slay the Spire, as I've heard, and I very much enjoy Slay the Spire. I also have Octopath Traveler for no specific reason, and I don't know when I'm ever gonna get to it. Let's see, what else? I just have a whole bunch of fucking games. Maybe it'll just be another day of me just kind of scheduling whatever I want that day. Mm-hmm. And I do have Smite. And I'm saving Undertale for a day when I hit a pretty high subscriber goal. I'm kind of feeling out what subscriber goal it is, but maybe like 1,000? Oh, 1,000 people means that I'd have like, what, 10 people per stream? That sounds wild. But, oh, Sayonara Wild Hearts, that would be fun to do as well. Well, I guess it would just really depend, I suppose. Alright, let me just put that away then. So let's just put a few question marks here for right now, because I will probably, from here, actually I'll do that right now since no one's in chat at the moment, and it's not as though anyone would have minded anyway. Yeah, gains are pretty high now. I just want a soft voice today. All soft voice. Maybe I'll just make it a Valorant day. Not sure. Alright, cool. There are my bare tweets. No updates besides that, I think, right? Yeah. Alright. Oh, Final Fantasy. What other games? What other games did I just have in mind just now? Oh, right. Alright. So my server has been pinged. Okay. Okay. So I don't know what I'll be doing Thursday, so once again I'll just be keeping this pretty blank until further notice. And I think that's the schedule for next week. It's a lot less streaming than I thought it would be. Maybe kinda nice, I suppose. Don't have to worry too much about going all out. Alright. I think this, now that I look at this bonky mode, it's alright. It's not the worst thing that it could possibly be. So let me just make my canvases. Alright. Let's go over here. Put this over here. And wait, hold on. No, I need a second version of this, that's right. Put this over. And now y'all are going to get a bonk. Because apparently some of you guys need it. Yeah, I think you guys do need a bonk. Every once in a while, everybody needs a good bonk. Just when you're being unruly, you know. Let's zoom in a tiny bit. Alright, that works pretty well. Alright. And alright. Alright. There we go. Now we just need to get our palette and we can start working. Oh yeah, I also want to make a few more. I'm subscribed to Skyrone's stream, by the way, because they were very kind enough to give me some emotes, make me some emotes. So, and they're very good, and they're already on the server right now, so if you'd like to take a look, and if you haven't looked yet. But in return, I told them that I would subscribe to their channel for a bit, and I have. Please do go check them out. They're very good. And my little son. Yeah. Alright, let's see. And yeah. When I did this last week, I didn't like it very much, but now that I look at it, it's honestly fine. And I think that's the case with a lot of the work I do. I just look at it 1 week and go, I hate this. And then the next week, I just look back and go, why was I so hard on myself? This looks just fine. And it really is just because I am the type to be pretty hard on myself. Oh, and this should be over instead of under, which is probably part of the reason why it looks a little funny. Let me fix that. Yeah, it's at least partially the reason why it looked a little strange. No longer, though. I have done my repairs. We are, in fact, good. Just put this over here. That should help formation over here somewhat. Yeah, looks a lot better. It's never gonna look perfect, I think, but sometimes things don't have to be, you know. Sometimes you just kind of go through life wondering, could that have been better? And then you just wonder. And that really is the best answer you'll ever have. You know? Alright, now we need to put in the... Wait, is it light or dark? Looks at my model. Alright, it's light, that's right, okay. Alright, there we go. Alright. wonder if there's such a thing as reverse manifestation. Because people do talk about manifesting what they want in life just by talking about it a lot. But sometimes I wonder if talking, like not talking about something at all, also helps in some ways. Or like maybe talking about it less than one ought to. Because I don't talk about a lot of things. But sometimes I feel like I should, you know? Yeah, this is honestly fine. Yeah. Okay, let me just finish this bit up and then I'll just upload it to the Discord. I'm pretty excited about being able to give you guys more emotes and stuff. It'll be fun. Let me just sort of... And then this color here, just to fill this out. Perfect. Yay! This one's done now. Thank goodness. Although I do think that this does need a bit of a line. Just for shading's purposes. Okay. And then maybe a couple up here, just so we can see what's going on. Perfect. Very nice. So that is a bonk. Bonk achieved. Alright. Looking pretty good. I wonder if adding a shiny onto this would be at all appropriate. We'll see. Actually, that's not light enough. Let's try just white. Oh, well, it's not exactly what I meant to do, but that actually does help quite a bit too. Yeah. Perfect. Alright, now let's see how this looks just zoomed way the fuck out. Yeah, looks just fine. Yep, ideal. Yep, we've reached final form. Yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and give that a save. And we will see this appear on my Discord in real time. Let's just get rid of the background. No, where do I want to crop this? Right about here is about where it should be, I think. We want that to be the focus though, so let's move the focus a little bit over here. Okay, and now crop. Perfect. And what size are Discord icons again? Actually, let me save this as alright, emotes. I need to start doing this a little bit more often. Alright, now we export this as a single layer PNG. And I look up on the internet exactly how big Discord emotes are. I should probably actually just keep it in a text file for myself or something. Size. Alright, here we go. 32. 128. 128. Okay. Alright, 128, 138. Why is it like that? Weird. Okay, I'm weirding a little bit. Let me just sort of fix that. Hang on. Guess it'll be a tiny bit bigger than, smaller than I wanted it to be, but you know. Occupational hazards. Okay. Let's crop that again. Save it. And export as a PNG. Okay. Output size in pixels. There we go. Perfect. Okay. And now we just go back to all the way over to the original requests, and it looks exactly the way it should. Then we have our new bonk. Maybe no. One thing I did want to do is upload a few things that, once again, my son made. This, first of all, look at that, isn't it just majestic? That's gonna be an emote in this server, and you guys are just going to have to deal with that, because I like it a lot. Alright, let's go ahead and put this in the server. Okay. OMG. 45 whole emotes? How am I ever going to prioritize? Okay, this one's going to be... Alright, cool. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Not bad at all. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. What size was it? Like 15%? Oh, that's pretty good actually. I enjoy that. Can we like hover over these and make them bigger? Well, I suppose it's not actually necessary, but I'm just a little curious. Alright, so I think that given that most people use dark mode, maybe I do need to just give this a good stroke. So let's just erase the entire background. It's gonna be very cursive. I'm looking forward to it. Alright, just gonna image edit out most of the nonsense here. Hopefully that's good. It's gonna be just the way it is. JPEG artifacts and all, because I like it this way. It brings you back to some a simpler time, I suppose. A time when image resolution truly did not fucking matter. Because no one could get any resolution better than shit ass anyway. Ah, no. The ass. So important. Ass is so important. Shit out of that, I guess. But, it's just a part of you, you know. Cannot reject your ass. Man, a shaved bear, a molding bear is just so much. Okay. Just a little bit off the top. Snips off the entire bear's entire identity. Oops. Alright. Alright, there we go. I wonder what this is going to look like as an emote, honestly. It's already kind of appalling, but I just want to see what kind of hell we can wreak with this. Okay. Alright, let's just take that bit out. Go. Maybe just adding a shadow under it will also help some things. Also definitely still thinking about that stroke, but for right now, I think this is okay. Just want to make sure that it looks alright. And, you know, presentable-ish. As presentable as this emote ever is going to be. Alright, let's just go. Alright, that looks awful. Perfect. Alright, that's gone. Well, Discord is a bit dark looking. So what if I choose a color that's a bit darker than Discord? Or maybe just a straight black might work? Yeah, maybe just a straight black might work. Let's see. Or gay black, I don't know. Alright, and now we just... I think we need to move this up a little bit for the exercise I'm trying to work. Alright, and... Okay. Yep, tiny bit cursed. That's what we're going for, of course. Alright, and now we do a bit of an outline on the bear itself. So let's try and go back. Select. From layer. Create selection. There we go. Okay, let me just erase first of all. This, and then we need to erase the selection itself. But wait, not what I meant to do exactly. There we go. Otherwise, we are looking good. All right, now what we do is outline selection, 9 width. Okay. That's a little bit, not that color. Okay, let me choose this color, and then the same operation again, except this time I think I need the stroke to be a little bit smaller. Okay, draw outside, and let's make it 2 pixels. Let's see how that looks. Yeah. Deselect. Wait, hold on. Oh, let me just make this on a new layer, actually. go. Now we can erase it. Hello. Alright. Hopefully that works out pretty well. I mean, it already looks okay. And, well, and by okay, I just kind of mean that it looks as good as it's ever gonna get. Alright, now let me just export as single layer. This is a PNG. Again, artifacting it all. Alright, this is going to be number 04. So, mauled. And the output size is going to be 128. Oop. Oh, it's not 128. I guess we're going to have to fix that, aren't we? Alright. Let's make a selection here. This. Oh, that's a bit of a strange looking creature. I mean, in general, this was always going to be a bit of a strange looking creature, but it was quite something else. So the legs won't fit. Oh no. The full majesty of the mauled bear will not be expressed fully. Oh no, it's so tragic. Oh well. Alright, cool. Let's just try cropping this and see if it works out okay. Alright, export single layer as a PNG. Right. Mauled. And we need this as a 128 by 128. And that'll work. Okay, now let's see how it looks on the server. Well, you can't see the mauled face is the thing. Okay, I guess we need to just, for clarity's sake, we do need to make some sacrifices. Okay. I think that'll work. Now we export as a PNG, placing our previous mold. Replace. 128. Oh boy. That's somehow bigger than what we had. Now, wait, how big is it at 100%? 108 by 108? That'll work. Okay. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, let me delete this one first. Yeah, that's a lot better. Sacrifices needed to be made. Alright. There we go. Wow, just like that, I'm almost at my first 10 icons. Although most of them are made by my son, so I'm not sure if this actually counts. Let's see. Yeah, I do like the way that looks. It's stupid looking. Alright, do not save. Now we look at one more I feel like we only need like 2 of these for maximum effect. These are all so stupid looking though. I wish I could use all of them. This one I don't think reads very well, which is really unfortunate because it's very funny, and I do feel like I need one that's kind of like this. Alright. I feel like this one's pretty necessary too. Alright, same process as last time, but we are gonna cut down on a bit of our work time because now we know exactly what is readable and what isn't. Yeah, it just doesn't read well as a smaller emoji, so we need it a little bit bigger. Which is nice, I suppose, because that saves me a little bit of time, a little bit of energy. Good God, this is so stupid. I love it. Oh, it makes me so happy. Alright. Alright, go. Go. And maybe I'll only like really draw for an hour, maybe. Or maybe I'll just work on something that I can be kind of chill about. Because I think that we've got enough emojis now that once everything drops, it's not as though, hey, we don't have emojis, even though they're enabled. What's up with that? It's just that a lot of them are just gonna be like this. And people are just gonna have to deal with that. A lot of my emotes are gonna be like this from now on. Oh, this is disgusting. Alright, cool. Go. Alright, let me just crop that there. Is it... When do you use this? I'm not sure. I would probably use it a lot, though. Because I think that the best way to describe this one is just cursed. And I am often in a very cursed mood. Oops. Wait, hold on. It should be as PNG. Replace, please. And yeah, we need to resize it. This needs to be at 128. Okay. Alright, let's see how that looks. Somehow it's a little bit too far to the left. Okay, let me just fix that then. If I cut it off here, that means that I need a little bit off the top as well, which is fine because it doesn't read well where it is right now anyway. Why would I want this to read better? Good question. That's funny. Alright, let me just crop that and then we'll redo the save. See if that does a little better. For my mental health at least. Alright, PNG. Save as a PNG. And we save it as a 128 by 128. Okay. Alright, let's see how that looks. It's a difference of like 2 pixels maybe. Yeah, but it actually does make a pretty big difference for me personally. Yeah, that reads a lot better. Nice. Okay. Well, we added 3 emotes to the server. Woo. You've gone from 5 to 8. think that's pretty good. Once we're up to around 10, that'll be when things really get going, I guess. Alright, let's close that for right now. And close this. And I think before I go, what I'd like to do is figure out which emoji I'd like to work on next week. Praise Satan, Elmo. Oh, and a head pat. Yeah, that one's pretty good. Let's see. Yep. Okay, so that's the bonk emoji. Let's turn that off right now. Maybe I'll just make a new layer anyway. Because right now I'm trying to go. Oh, hello. Go ahead and mark the ideas that I'd like to do that I feel like should take top priority. Let's see. Probably Praise Satan Elmo, if I'm not gonna lie. The idea of this one pretty much wrestles my jimmies. I think y'all want a head pat. A pien? Probably. A D. Cozy, probably. I don't know when you guys use cozy, but you guys are the ones who suggested it. I never feel cozy, so maybe that's why. Yeah. Alright, those are probably going to be the next ones I work on. So Praise Satan Elmo, head pat, a stare, pien, and shades for when things are very cool. Alright. I don't know. Maybe I just don't want to work anymore. Alright. It's been a while since I've actually worked on this one. Let's give it a shot. I wanted things to be pretty loose and general about this specific design. So if I do work on it, let's see. Is it this? Yeah. Okay. Not gonna lie, that kind of looks sick. And it's telling me that I don't need that bottom bit, so I'm gonna erase that. Alright. Now, where did I put that layer? Ah, it's right here. Okay. Yeah. Someday I'll have this done. Okay. I mean, I do need to do it like a full turnaround at some point. So maybe that day will be soon. Maybe the day will never come. Who fucking knows, honestly. Alright. I have been kind of hyper-focusing on these ears, which is why I think I was sort of moving away from actually working on it. I mean, it does look better now. It's just... right. Okay, let me just erase this bit too, because I don't think I need it. And here. Alright, let me just add a kind of a pink here, so I kind of look like I'm fucking haunted or some shit. Maybe like a big old red right here. Although that's not actually in my model, so I suppose that's a little inaccurate, but it also looks kind of odd, so Dodgers champion. Alright, cool. Cool. And doesn't look terribly out of place. Alright. Next step then. Let's try and actually move on and see if I can get myself to stop hyper-focusing on one spot specifically by just kind of working on the rest of it. Okay. Go. And this is something I need to erase down here. Yeah. Yeah, I never really wanted to put a lot of work into making this look just really fucking good. Because I know if I tried that, I'd never finish it. So we're going for acceptable. We're going for gets the job done. And I think that has been kind of the mantra of the past few years. Just good enough to get things done. I mean, sure, it's not the most ideal situation, but it's the one I'm living in, I suppose. Oh god. I think the problem with drawing on stream is that if no one comes, I do actually get very sleepy. Not because I miss people or I want company. I don't know. Maybe having someone around to just make sure that I'm on track gives me some kind of energy. Like the accountability, maybe. Yeah, I think I might just call it right after maybe about another hour. I do want to get this done though, at some point. I'm very looking forward to having this one done. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm so unused to having anything like fancy on just that has anything that has to do with my my brand, I guess. Oh shit. Well, I didn't mean to put it on that layer, but it doesn't do anything. It's not like it's got like a fancy blend on it or anything. It's fine. I'll just look for it later if I need to adjust it. Alright. Maybe an hour and a half for today. I don't know, I'm just feeling a little sleepy. I'm feeling it, Mr. Krabs. Alright, and... yeah. Nothing fancy. Just trying to get this done. I guess I've been working on my own for so long that it's very hard to keep me accountable. So whenever people do try, it's like, hey, who the fuck are you? And then I sort of scare them away. And then I realize, oh, I actually needed that. And now I've scared off my only support. And then I'm just like, well, shit. Good job looking that up for myself, I guess. Maybe this is why I need company. I do tend to get kind of fatalistic if I don't. Maybe that's all we need company for. To make sure we have enough of a fuck to give to keep moving on. I could get behind that, I guess. Okay. Alright. How are we looking so far? Not bad. It could be better. Definitely could be worse. Right. Let's just move this over here. So I can make it look a little less choppy, this transition. Cool. Alright. Nice. Nice. Yep. We're doing alright. Oh. It's this layer. Okay. Where is the bear claw layer? Or did I just draw these directly on? I think I may have. Alright. Yeah, I think I drew these ones on directly. Well, that's the way the cookie crumbles, I suppose. I can clean this up later, probably. I just want to make sure everything is in approximately the right place, so I don't have to struggle with making it correct later. Alright, now let's see. Yeah, I wanted to make the bear claws. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I'm just literally just pulling up my own damn stupid ass on the streaming right now, because I don't actually remember what this design ever looks like, ever, at any given point. It's really funny. I also, like, made the proportions on my model ever so slightly different from this concept art. But it's enough that it actually bothers me quite a bit, to the point where I'm just like, maybe I need to redo my model. And then put my, my rigger, my papa through the hell of actually trying to re-rig my entire model. Sorry. Sorry, if you ever see this, my bad. My papa. What's the name they go by? I forgot. Right. Okay. We're not going for a perfect representation of the model that you currently see before you. We're going for an approximation. Right. Okay. It's gonna be fine. You'll all deal with the fact that sometimes things don't match the reality in your head. And we move on, because we have to. If we get caught up in the idea that things are supposed to be better or worse, things will just never get done anyway. The way things are supposed to be rather than the way things could be if we just kind of went for it, you know? Alright, go. Right. That's a bear looking paw if I do so myself. I don't know. I spent a lot of my life just waiting for things to be exactly perfect. And I think I need to stop. Because in this life, nothing is. And that means I'll never do anything that I actually want if I keep waiting. Alright. Now we have this over here. And we have a little bit of a claw right here. Lovely, lovely. Very good. Alright. And now I just make up shit. Because I know I have like an actual design in mind, but as for balance and shit, I don't know, man. I really am just sort of freeform associating. There you go. Now how's that look? Yeah, pretty good, I'd say. It's never going to be accurate. Because I don't fucking feel like it. You could probably answer a lot of, hey, why is this thing like this? And even probably my lore. And I think even my voice actor would be like, because I just fucking feel like it. Yeah. Things aren't meant to be linear. Things aren't even really meant to make sense. Sometimes things just happen. And you have to deal with the consequences. Ooh. Stream I was looking at it over. Well, it's nearly over anyway. Which I suppose is a good sign that I probably don't need to worry about signing off to myself either. Because I don't think anyone would mind if... I honestly don't think anyone minds in general, no matter what I do. It's a very freeing feeling, this nihilism thing. Nothing matters. Nothing is important. Which means that the only important things are the things that you place importance on. That you choose, basically. And I've chosen that this specifically matters to me right now. Maybe later on, there'll be bits of this where I'll be like, nah, that doesn't matter as much. And I'll stop working on it. But right now, this does matter quite a bit to me. Right. Okay. What does actually matter to me is the way this bit is arranged. So I do this, and then I do this. Okay. Okay. Yeah, working like this seems to be a little bit better for my working speed. At least I'm getting something done, and it feels like it. Maybe that's what I'm aiming for in the end. Just a feeling of accomplishment. Alright, cool. Aww. Looks like he is gonna try and just deal with the fact that no one wants to play Valorant anymore. Not for today, anyway. Hopefully he's enjoying himself. Like that. Hey! Now, let's see. Wait, is it this? I've been using this shade. Okay, yeah, it's the same shade. Alright, let's just sort of... get this a little bit more presentable looking. Do I like this? I think it's not the worst thing in the world, but I do think that I need to maybe Hmm. Yeah, I think it looks fine overall. It's just okay. It's really strange. Oh wait, shit. No, I'm sorry. I'm muting stream for right now. There's something happening. Stupid. Hmm. Mhm. Oh, not away. I am literally just watching another stream right now. How are you? Yeah, I just there should be desktop audio, but I did mute it because I am watching another stream briefly. I am taking a very small break while oh what is that? What is that? How are you? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I am currently reacting to something that you guys cannot hear because I have my desktop muted. So I apologize, but I'm not actually sorry. Uh-huh. Yes. Uh-huh. Uh, oh, uh-huh. How are you today? Are you doing all right? I was actually considering ending my stream in about 10 minutes, mostly because I was getting a little sleepy. But, oh, stupid. Okay, I'm gonna mute this other stream now. Stupid. God, it's stupid. Stupid. Yeah, yeah, okay. I am perfectly done with whatever was happening just now. All right, back to concept art. All right, let me put the background music on. I am listening to the other stream, but it's at such a low volume that I think that my voice is enough to just block it out. So hopefully it's not going to be too much of a bother to you guys. Let me just open up 3D model. Wait, a 3D model? For what? I have no plans for a 3D model. No. This is just some concept art. I've been meaning to get a concept sheet for this VTuber model done at some point, but I have not gotten to that point yet. So yeah, no, this isn't a 3D model. This is a 2D model, done up as a VTubers usually are. So, basically what I did was, I drew this entire thing. I separated all of the individual bits onto separate pieces. And then, a, a friend of mine, I guess in VTuber lingo you'd call them my papa, um, uh, rigged the entire thing for me, and now it moves. And that is how you get the bear on screen. Surprise. Yeah, so I drew the entire thing, but right now I'm drawing some concept art because this model actually ends as a bust up. What I'm trying to do is get a full concept sheet done, so when I do eventually debut debut the rest of this model, um, I I'll have a plan for it, I suppose. Yeah. Mm. I don't know. Did this seem like a 3D model? I don't like. I've seen some 2D models that are incredibly detailed to the point where VTuber can actually turn their head around, and you can see like the entire side of their head. Yeah, that's very recent, but I've seen that before. It's just that that's definitely still within the realm of like 2D modeling. That's something that 2D artists do. It looked 3D to me at first glance. If you have never heard of a VTuber called RPR, take a look at his model. That is some of the most impressive stuff I've seen recently. He debuted like maybe a couple of weeks ago. He's incredibly popular right now, and his model, the details on how far he can turn his head is pretty amazing. It's some really, really good stuff. That is an incredible modeler. That was incredible work rigor artist and rigger he was working with, and I'm very, very happy to see that they really expanding the things that are possible with 3D modeling. Well, no, not 3D, 2D modeling. Because once again, this is all just 2D modeling. The only thing I ever did was create enough layers that my rigger could eventually figure out all of the angles that they needed to in order to make all of my features mold. It's just the way like rigging actually works. You have to make some adjustments, but as long as all of the features are there and you know exactly how the human face or like just a face works, it's actually really simple to make it look like a 2D space is molding so well into 3D space that it's actually physically turning around. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Alright, let me see what this looks like now. Well, that looks different. Alright, let me just try and fix this then. Ah, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Alright. Yeah, but like I said, welcome. This is apparently not this is not your first time on the stream, actually. Not apparently. I have actually seen you on this stream before. It's just that it's been a while, so I don't think I know really much about you. I hope you're having a wonderful day, though. My voice is a little bit borked right now because I spent the last couple of days doing voice acting for a visual novel. It wasn't like actual like paid work. I just did for fun on this channel. So my voice might be a little bit scratchy and soft for today because I don't want to overdo it. But so you know, soft voice today. Yeah, this is my second time. Yeah, welcome back, welcome back. Yeah, this is a pretty chill stream today, honestly. None of the usual people are here. Not much of anybody is here. And honestly, I can kind of vibe with that. I was having a pretty okay time. But I don't know, having someone around. The thing I was talking about right before you came was having people around. Somehow, it doesn't make me less lonely, I suppose. It just kind of makes it more likely that I'm gonna stay awake, which is always the fear. Will I be able to stay awake throughout all of this? And it's always been my main problem whenever I draw. I'm just never able to stay awake for the amount of time that I'm supposed to in order to get anything done. I think I'm working on it though. Alright, I think I want that there actually. Deselect. Now we just sort of make sure that this bit is filled in. And then I don't know what you're here for. I don't know what any of my followers are here for. If you want to join the Discord, I have a Discord now, and you can see how dank and silent it is, I suppose. But mainly, I'm always just in a constant state of what do you guys want? You know? Because I didn't make this, any of this with the intention that, like, actual people would be on board with the shit I do, you know? So now that people are, in fact, on board with what I do, I'm like, oh shit, I guess I have to do stuff for you guys now. I suppose it's just, again, me being pretty bad at, like, marketing and, like, offering things that make following me just an enjoyable experience, but, you know, live and learn, I suppose. Okay, I think this ends here. Because conveniently enough, I did not make this with at all with the intention of like I made this to be pretty flexible, honestly. And if people want to like have a different spin on the stuff I draw for myself, that's also okay, because in the end, does it actually matter? What matters when it comes to VTubers, to be honest? Also, this VTuber is now being so loud that I do think that you guys can hear him. So unfortunately, my guy, I'm gonna have to make you so quiet that not even I can hear you. Sad. Right. Yeah. Alright, there we go. That's much better. Alright. Put you right here. I don't really watch too much Twitch at all, but I think I like more chill streams. Yeah, I think that's fair to say. I usually have streams on in the background, so the amount of chaos doesn't actually bother me. Because usually I'm not actually paying attention to what's going on if it's so chaotic. I mean, if it's so chaotic that I cannot focus, I suppose that's one thing. But like if it's just like mildly chaotic, but the action is pretty skippable, I'm pretty okay with that. On the other hand, if I was, yeah, like I suppose I have the same feeling about maybe Minecraft streams. Because if I just need to chill out or get something to take my mind off of things right before I go to sleep, I do just end up putting on anyone literally, making something in Minecraft, and I just fall asleep with that. I don't know. Streams are a weird creature, man. Like, it's vicariously living an experience through someone else, of course, which is like similar to what you would find in books, but literally someone else is doing all the heavy lifting for you. So who is the viewer in that case? What is the purpose of all of this, you know? Sometimes I wonder about that. Like, the theory is we should get more enjoyment by experiencing something directly, right? But vicariousness seems to be enough for a lot of people, which, you know, can cause a lot of problems with people who have high expectations put on them when they aren't even supposed to, like, when they don't even, like, feel something specific. I don't know, maybe this would be easier to explain if I wasn't, like, being so vague about it. I guess what I'm trying to say is that I enjoy directly doing things myself, but I still watch streamers do their thing. And I don't know if it's like, am I just the type of person who can get enough social interaction this way? Because I don't really go out or make friends or anything. Not because I'm like asocial, it's just that I don't want to. Okay, maybe that it does mean I'm asocial. I don't know. I just like doing things, but not with other people, you know? I kind of get it, yeah. Well, I appreciate that. Even if you're just trying to be nice, I do appreciate that, thank you. Alright, now, I guess I'm doing this? Question mark? Alright, that's a bit of it cleaned up. I look so haunted, what the hell? Well, I suppose that was kind of the point of all this. I wanted to see how far I could get. I wanted to test my abilities. I do also want people to have sort of a way to figure out how to draw me, I guess, in the far off future where I do have fans who actually can draw, or actually do draw. I'm sure that a lot of you guys can draw, it's just that you don't. Oh, I did put this in another layer, didn't I? Yeah, okay. I think that most people can draw. They just don't. And I think that's very understandable. Honestly, why would you draw when you can do other things with your life that actually means something, you know? Art isn't real. Other things are, definitely. What made you choose purple and green? Are those just your favorite colors? Purple is my voice actor's favorite color. I don't really have any. But I think this was my voice actor's decision. And I think the way they thought about it was, I really, really hate purple and green together. But it seems to be such a common color combination that I want to try it. I want to see what the appeal is about. Experiment failed, by the way. They still don't like purple and green together, but now they're just kind of stuck with this design. Me, I don't personally have any feelings about it other than the fact that, I mean, I look alright, I suppose. Like, I think the other thing that came up later is that it does turn out that purple, green, white, and black are... Oh, wait, purple, white, and black is the asexual flag's color, and the aromantic is the same, except you replace green with purple, or purple with green. And that was just kind of a coincidence, but I think that kind of fits in with the whole... But that was after the fact. No, the choice before was, I don't like this thing. I don't understand it, so I'm going to try and understand it by doing it. Which is their reaction to a lot of things that they don't understand in life. Which, you know, personally, I don't think is that healthy. I mean, sometimes you don't like something because it's not good for you, you know? Like, I know some people who learn one day that the reason why they don't like bananas, for example, isn't because of any, like, oh, just because I feel like it feeling? No, they didn't like the tingly feeling. And that's when they realized no one else feels a tingling feeling whenever they eat bananas. And that's how they realize that they have a banana allergy, you know? Sometimes a lot of the time, your body is a very, just this horrendous meat shell out to get you. But sometimes it works out. Sometimes your body makes a decision that is very rational. Well, although I guess allergies themselves are pretty irrational as well. Hmm. I guess that's my answer to that question. I don't think anyone's ever asked me that question either, so thank you. I do appreciate it. People have been asking me more questions lately. And honestly, sometimes I wonder if my answers are enough. Because there are a lot of stuff, there are a lot of things that about my own stuff that I don't actually know the answer to. Like, my voice actor knows the answer, and they are perfectly content with just letting people wonder or just never figure it out at all because they sort of believe in the power of just raw storytelling, you know? Just the kind of storytelling that tells itself at some point. But on the other hand, we live kind of in a society where people just want answers quickly. So I always wonder, is there any room to be sort of cagey about what you reveal about yourself? Do we as a society give enough people enough space to just sort of I don't know, vibe for a little bit before they finally are like, okay, here's my deal. You know? I don't know. I'm just a bear. I feel like that's kind of my standard answer for everything. Shit, I don't know, I'm a bear. I shit in the woods, man. Piss on trees. Sorry for making your chill stream about some bear talking about pissing on trees. It's the truth, though. One time, a very old researcher told me that the rain was made of alligator piss. She was right. But it struck me as so strange at the time because at the time I was a child having fun playing in the rain. I don't know. I think that I ended up playing out in the rain anyway. No, kinda gotta. Despite knowing exactly what it is, it's still fun. It's gross, yeah, but you know, a lot of things are in life. Maybe that's what motivates me to do a lot of things. I think that I want the world to be perfect, but it often isn't. And if I try and force it to be perfect, then we eventually get to a point where I just never realize that reality is a lot more gross and weird, and then I just have less fun with the reality whenever I have to step back into it. And I don't know, like, overall, I'm out to have a lot of fun. Overall. Yeah, I think that actually just hovers. Alright, let's see. Okay, yeah, it just needs to be a little smaller. And that means this in turn can be a little bit smaller. Yeah. It's wild to think that someone was talking about, like, interesting merch for this channel, which on one hand, I'm all for. I have the resources to make merch and stuff. On the other hand, though, it seems like it still, to me, feels like it's way too early to think about any of those things, you know? Like, I don't even have, like, enough followers per stream to give you guys emotes yet. I'm not an affiliate, of course. But, like, also, in the first place, I suppose it's always going to be a little bit weird. Like, I'm trying to, I've been lately trying to think of ways to, like, get out of the whole, oh, people aren't going to watch what I do. Because it's obvious that people do. But it still strikes me as a little strange as to think that people will not only watch what I do, but, like, will actually support me in ways that mean that they are actually acknowledging that I'm a part of their lives, like with a piece of merchandise or clothing or whatever. No. Yeah. Yeah, that's like a villain motive, trying to perfect the wrong. Yeah. Oh, stream's over. Oh, we were raiding Ramu. Nice. Alright, I'll close that now then. Yeah. If we spend too much time trying to make things perfect, I mean, I know for me, at least, spending a lot of time to make things perfect just means that I never get anything done. Good enough has to be good enough, or else I just never get anywhere. I never end up doing anything real, I guess. Hmm. Although I suppose I'm not a real bear in the first place, so I suppose that the only person that actually matters to is me. And again, though, I guess most real people, I think, have the feeling that not a lot of what they do actually has an impact on other people. Maybe that's kind of a fiction as well. Fiction in our heads that the things that we do or say actually matter. It's a comforting fiction. I think that it does a lot of good because eventually I do believe that people do real things, you know? Like what you say and do actually helps or hurts other people instead of just gets ignored, you know? Or maybe that's just wishful thinking. I think everybody wants to make some sort of mark. Like, yeah, that was me. I did that. One of the interns, you know, when she was very young, with her dad, she was doing some practice to get her driver's license. And she crashed her car into the bushes outside of her high school. And the car wasn't hurt because it was just, you know, some bushes, but there was a dent to that. I think that must have been almost 30 years ago. To this day, that dent is still there in the bushes. Because it's not serious enough that, like, people will come by and try and fix it. It's just a dent in the bushes. It's still there, and people still ask, I wonder how that happened. Who put that there? And the intern that I know knows the answer, and now so do I. It's that kind of thing, you know? Knowing that you had an effect on the world. That you exist outside of your collection of other people in your purview. Well, I think that my intern was always a little bit embarrassed about that happening in the first place, but I thought it was kind of funny. I still do. See if I can like shave it a little bit so it looks, because I think the point is that I want this to kind of look like I've got like one of those front pockets, but it's like in the shape of a paw, you know, you know. Ah, wrong color. There we go. Cool thoughts. Big thoughts, big bear thought time. I don't know. This is the kind of shit my brain gets up to whenever there isn't another person around to bounce my ideas off of. So, I don't know. I've been surrounded by fictional people all my life, so I suppose I get into these kinds of modes pretty easily. I don't know. When I'm around real people, then they can successfully distract me from like doom spiraling or whatever. It can be pretty nice, but until then it's just like my brain going, what if nothing is real? What if real people are just sort of a figment of my imagination? I'm slowly going crazy. No. And I mean, of course I'm fictional. It's just I do know that real people exist. So I guess it would be kind of the equivalent of like having a meltdown. So I think that on the whole it's a pretty good thing that um you can cope with the fact that real people exist. Right, let's see. Is that which layer is this on? Okay, it's on that layer. Okay. Hey, hello, Shoe Taverns. I'm going to play video games and chill. I probably won't chat much. Sorry. It's all good. Thanks for coming, though. Shoe Taverns. Nice to meet you. My name is Gomiya. I'm a bear. I draw sometimes. I'm drawing right now. I hope you enjoy your stay. I am currently talking about, I don't know, existentialism or something? Or I could also just talk about what I'm doing next week, but I don't know. I don't know. Like, I literally do not know. These Friday streams are never really all that well planned. Like, I do one thing, and that I always do every week, which is make my schedule. And then I just sort of piss off and do whatever, make emotes for whenever affiliate hood eventually decides to kick in. And then I don't know. Today I'm just working on the concept art for this model, so yeah, don't worry about having to wander off or anything. I truly don't mind. I'm just glad that anyone said anything and that you stick around every once in a while. I like the art. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Yeah. I drew it myself. With these two bear paws, I suppose. That's a cool hoodie design. Thank you. I made it. Although I think I need to stop saying that as like kind of a slurtive. Oh, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Someday when I have affiliate status, you can even have like, I don't know, fucking emotes or whatever. But for right now, just I do appreciate the follow. I'll make it worth your while at some point. Okay, it's here. Got it. So, how'd you find this channel? Did you just look up people who were drawing? I've had some people. I think the reason why I was talking about merchandising a little bit earlier was that some people were like, hey, I would totally buy that hoodie if it was real. And that's a very wild idea to me because the reality is I can make this real. I have the resources and I could probably make these real. They would be expensive as hell. But I do know how to merchandise this. I do know how to actually make this hoodie real. The problem is that I'd have to make it at such a high bulk. Is that that if I don't have like guaranteed people who are like, I will actually buy this right now, you know, that it's actually not a very good investment. But you know, maybe someday. You know, maybe someday. I think that's gonna be a little bit too low actually, so let me just go back to this layer and just start hogging. You have the just woke up voice and it's just moi. I just cranked the scroll wheel and picked someone random. Well, thank you for randomly picking me. Yeah. Well, I didn't just wake up, but what happened was for the past few days, I have been for stream doing a voiceover for a visual novel that had no voice work. So I was basically talking for about 8 hours straight. So 4 hours one day and 4 hours the next. So the reason why my voice is a little scratchy is because it hasn't quite recovered from that. It was a lot of fun though. I want to do it again. Maybe guys, I'm not very much a fan of visual novels. I really liked this one though, so I wanted to try it. Maybe in the future, people who are more familiar with visual novels can suggest visual novels that I can do voice acting for. I think I'd enjoy that. I mean, so long as it's interesting and, well, I guess it doesn't have to be well written, but I just have to have a good time, you know? I mm, I wonder how often I pop up in the algorithm because you said that you just scrolled and clicked, right? So that means that at some point I must pop up on some algorithm somewhere, but I do wonder how often that is. I do get discovered every now and then, which is nice, and it's much more than on YouTube. But I don't know. Oh yeah, you would nail voice acting. Well, thank you. I appreciate the thought. If you'd like, you can go back over my VODs. I think that my work for Hate, um, Analog a Hate Story are still up. Oops, that's the wrong layer. Um, and all of my voice acting should still be on there. Yeah, that's right. Okay. So if you'd like to see if that's your thing, you can go ahead and check that out. But once again, I did it for like 8 hours in one, so 4 hours in one stream and then 4 hours in the one the day afterwards. So may not be your thing. Also, it's basically just a political drama. So if you're also not into that, well, sucks to be me, I guess. Hmm. I liked your singing. Yeah. Oh, was that the first thing you heard of my stuff? The singing? Yeah, well, thank you. I appreciate it. Hmm. Maybe I'll have another karaoke stream pretty soon. I know that I think the problem with my karaoke streams is that a lot of the time people when people do karaoke, they tend to especially on Twitch or like streaming media in general, they tend towards like Vocaloid songs because they won't get copyright stricken. Uh, the thing is, I was only into Vocaloid very briefly in my earlier lives, so I don't really know much about them. And the only songs that I do know are like well outside of my range, like the stuff that Hatsune Miku does usually, very much out of my range. I'm working on memorizing some of the ones that are within my range, but it's taking a while, you know. Very cool. And singing, huh? Very cool. I checked the clip, and it's the top. Oh, the top viewed, you mean? Yeah, some of those are me. Because sometimes I like to review some of my clips and see what I could have done better. Or, sometimes I did really well and I'm like, oh wow, I popped off. Nice. But yeah, I do appreciate that you guys enjoy my singing as well. Now, what is that dot? I just kind of randomly put a dot right there. Oh, because it's there. Fuck. uh, yeah. Mm. I do enjoy singing a lot, and like I said, I think I said this in another stream, but maybe not to you guys. I think this is the first time in my entire life where people were encouraging me. I think I can say this a little bit more confidently too. I think this is the first time in any of my lives that people were not only encouraging me to sing, but encouraging me specifically on like a constant basis. Like every single time I do something that's like even vaguely sing related, people are like, "Oh yay, we get another free karaoke stream." Like, you guys were looking forward to that? Yeah. Mm. I don't know. I have fun doing them. I never did them because I thought I would be any good at it, though. I just kind of wanted to do it. I know I've taken voice lessons, and it may sound like I'm like blasé about something that I can actually do well or whatever, but I don't know. I've been surrounded by people who've been doing things better than me pretty much all of my life, so it's truly bizarre to be in a place where people are like, actually, you're good enough that I want to listen to you specifically, Which is nice. It's a nice feeling. It's just, odd. So let me see. Cool. All right. Yeah, that's not bad. Sometimes I wish I made this design a little bit better balanced, but I got a lot of input on it in the creation process and stuff, so I think this is about as good as it's gonna get. Let's see. Kind of made that one a lot smaller than it actually is. Maybe I'll do another karaoke stream. Maybe that'll be my Thursday stream if nobody wants to do a collab. I'd be down for that. As soon as my voice recovers from all the talking it's been doing for the past yonk, I would not mind doing another karaoke stream. It would have to be unlisted though, unfortunately. Like, I don't know any of these songs. The only anime songs that I know are from anime from like years and years ago. Nothing recent. So it's gonna be it's really, really hard for me to just be like, is this what you guys want? Should I be singing this? I know the answer to that question is always I should sing what I want because because y'all are here to listen to me. It's just it kind of feels one-sided. It just kind of doesn't feel fair. Even though, it's not like anyone's paying me to do this either. I don't know. I do have fun though. No matter what, I think that the first priority in all of this is that if I'm not having fun, I will immediately just switch over to something else, Alright. Well, that's the sweater, I guess. Oh wait, hold on, I think I forgot. I forgot to put little buttons on that part. And yeah, the top bit still isn't perfect either. But, again, it just has to be accurate, not precise. Took me a while to figure out the difference between the two. But, it's important. I just don't know. I'm not sure if people will one day realize, hey, actually, there isn't anything that interests me. Maybe that's what I'm scared of. Or maybe fear isn't the right word. Worried about it, maybe. I'm worried about, like, people coming here for one thing and then I suddenly start doing something else and then they're like, well, this isn't the content I signed up for. Off I go. I do a lot of worrying about that, don't I? Maybe I need to stop. Maybe I just need to start expecting that people will just follow me no matter what. But I feel like that's kind of cocky. Like, I shouldn't be thinking like that because if I do, that'll just make me so self-centered that I will never think about what content would be interesting for you guys. Like, one thing that I definitely want to do is have some level of interactivity because I'm a little bit more strict than other VTubers and streamers. Like, I don't really like... Oh, well, people rarely come to art streams for the art. It's a class, but it's usually the personality of the streamer. Yo, really? Huh. Well, what do you know? I actually didn't know that. I'm not solely an art streamer though. Like, it's just one thing I do. But on the other hand, like, I think that a lot of people have a lot of trouble with, like, trying to prioritize things that they want to, like, what's the one thing I'm good at? My problem is that I like doing a lot of things. And maybe the fear is, like, if I suddenly change gears to something else, like, I'm never gonna get, like, a stable fan base. And then I won't be able to do a lot of things that I want to do. Which is just everything, you know? Maybe I am a little bit too in my head about it, though. Anyone can do art or play games. But not everybody can have a personality that people are attracted to, huh? I suppose. I don't know. Are people here for my personality? I know a lot of people are like, haha, I'm here for Bear. And, like, I appreciate that, of course. Maybe there's, like, some X factor to being a bear, though. I don't know, I'm just literally a bear in a trash can. What can I do to entertain you guys, huh? I think I ask this a lot. What the hell are you guys here for? And then every single time it's just like, I like you. And I'm like, okay, uh, thanks. I don't know what people like about me. And I know that a lot of that is just sort of this inexplicable X factor. You just like it. So I know continuing to ask is like this exercise in futility, but for some reason I'm just like, yes, but what if I can change something about myself, you know? What if I can optimize this? What if I can optimize this human interaction? Silly. Exist. I don't know. Right. Right. Because at the end of the day, I know no matter how much, like, navel gazing I do, it's literally just down to, well, I'm just here because I want to be here. And I have to deal with that at some point. Optimize human interaction sounds terrifying. I guess it is. Yeah, you're totally right. Yeah, it's like, I don't know. A lot of what I did, um, just for like the researchers and in life in general, was about optimization. I was always put through different things in order to make sure that I was functioning at like maximum capacity. And I guess that part of me is still looking at life like, okay, how do I min max this, you know? When the reality is I don't need to do that anymore because my researchers aren't around anymore. So I'm just constantly looking for the next way things could go terribly wrong when it can't anymore. I think that looks close enough. I'm really just about this close to just being like shrugged. That's just the way my design looks now. Alright, here we go. Yeah, that looks pretty good. That's accurate. We're not even gonna touch the boots today, I think. Let's not do that. I think human interaction should be the opposite of optimized. It should be maximum effort, maximum gain. Drippy. The drip. I guess from that perspective, my search to optimize things isn't very optimized. I'm always putting maximum effort into trying to put in minimum effort. And failing. How can I get the single most amount of, I don't know, entertainment out to you guys? Just being myself never comes up to me as an option. I don't know. Let's see. What else should I be doing with this? I suppose that it kind of feels like I'm almost done. It's just that the face looks wonky and I'll probably fix that later. And then it's the shoes. And then I will be able to, once I'm done, I'll be able to work on the back, which I'm actually really excited about. It's pretty similar to the front, but there are a few things about the back of this design that I'm really excited to work on. Oh. Well, Twitch streaming is just weird if you think about it. Well, let me think about it. Just a bunch of people going about their daily lives and letting other people have a peek in. It's like the Truman Show. I suppose that is a little strange. Letting people, complete strangers, know exactly what you're up to. I do suppose that's a bit strange. But tell me what you were thinking about, though. I want to know. Oh yeah, that's not it. Chikatta. Right. I think I need to, like, break this up somehow, or else it's just not gonna look good. Let me zoom in. Let's see if this is where I want this to go. Yeah, I think that looks slightly better. Yeah. Mainly, it just kind of looks weird and too flat, too big. Not too flat. Flat is fine. Big is no bueno. If at some point you make it too big and get a bazillion followers, people will know quite a lot of you and consider you their friends because they relate with your specific characteristics. Yeah. On the other hand, you, the streamer, knows nothing about me other than my name. Right. For me, I know you guys are real. For all I call myself fictional, though. For me, you guys are about as fictional as things get. But a part of my fiction requires that I know that you guys are real. It's something that I can't actually escape from. So I definitely get where you're coming from. It's something that I think about quite a bit. Like, I know that it feels as though you have a personal relationship with the streamer. It kind of does. To the point where if I were to say hang out with like a few of my favorite streamers, I would already know some of their habits or their tells in a way that's like really intimate. On the other hand, they don't have that kind of perspective. Yeah, that is a little bizarre. It's just weird because it's almost like a friendship, but the stream sees you as a number. Not in a bad way. Yeah. In the end, I don't know if I talk about this a lot, but I think about the statistic a lot that the human mind can only really comprehend the humanity of about maybe 300, 400 people. Or maybe it's bigger or smaller. Somewhere in the hundreds, though. Not any higher than that. And it's definitely not any bigger than 500. Somewhere between 2 and 300 sounds right to me. So at any given point, your brain and my brain and my voice actor's specifically real brain can only imagine the humanity of any 100 people personally. And then after that, people just become statistics, like not real. I think about that a lot. Not because I think it's false, but more because it's very difficult for me to not immediately switch out people in that sense. Like, if I meet someone out on the street, I'm like, oh, immediately you're not a statistic anymore. And I feel like that happens to a lot of people. So, I guess the thing I think about a lot is that point where you are just sort of another face in someone else's purview. Are you real at that point? I know you're not real to that person, but like Foucault says, I think it's Foucault. No, it's Hume. Like, the only way to self-actualize is to compare yourself to other real people. Makes me think that there is an evolutionary reason behind that, because we were hunter-gatherer caveman brain. We had a small tribe and only cared only about that tribe. The brain can't really comprehend big numbers that well. Yeah. I think I've always had this problem, though, of immediately ascribing humanity to everybody. Maybe not to the point where I would consider literally everybody in the entire world a person, because I don't think that's possible. But I don't know, I would become very familiar with people very, very quickly, to the point where people were like, I don't actually know you. And that's run me into a lot of problems. It's not as though I don't know my boundaries, but it does kind of get me into the sense of, oh, maybe I wasn't as close a friend to someone else as I thought. Not that they were real people, once again, fictional bear, but it is a little jarring to think, oh, so all that time I thought we were pretty chill. Hmm, maybe you saw the relationship a little bit differently, you know? I tend to get to that point a little bit quicker. I don't really, I don't know. If I don't like someone, I don't like someone, and if I do, I do. So it doesn't really occur to me to treat someone unkindly unless I don't like them. And that point is pretty hard to get to in the first place. So, actually, that looks a whole lot better. I wonder why I didn't do that before. The brain can't really comprehend big numbers well. To like somebody personally, as a person, requires that you know who they are as a real, complete person with all their flaws and stuff. Or at least, you know, having the willingness to try. Maybe that's why I don't think I'm particularly good at that yet. Maybe I haven't reached that point where I would consider. Well, on the one hand, I like most everybody. But it's conceptual. I don't think I've ever really liked anyone as a person in a long while. Not for real. Not in a way where I want to sit down with them and go, oh, hey, you are someone I want to get to know so deeply that I can, like, predict all your tales. I don't think I've ever gotten to a point where I'd like to do that. And I think that's just because I'm a bear. Solitary creature, you know? Not really made to hang out with people in that way. But I think that's normal for most people, right? People are social creatures and they want to get to know other people. I just don't think that's for me. Right, let's take a look. I think that looks a little better. It's just I have no nose and I must scream. I have no nose and I must honk. Wonk. Oh, what do people follow me for? Surely not for the cult. I think over here? Nah, that looks weird. Here? I think that's about as normal as it's gonna get. Maybe I'll move it later. Yeah, but the thing is, my nose is already kind of fucked up and high looking anyway, so maybe it'll just stay there. A flock of bears is called a molden? What? Things I literally didn't know until just now. I'm not a bear because I like bears or because my voice actor likes bears, because neither is true. We're both a little bit sort of neutral on bears. I'm just a bear because I am a bear. Like, a lot of people are human, not because they like being human. It's just because they are. You don't get to choose. Right. I think I'll just work on the boots another day. Alright, that's art. That's art. Yeah. Nice. That was a lie, I totally made it up. See ya, goodbye. Alright, take care of yourself, Rusty. Yeah, and I think I might just sort of yeet out as well, because I think I got about as far on everything I wanted to get today. If you want to see the emotes that I finished up on the stream or my schedule, you can always look back at the bot. Wait, a group of bears is called a sleuth or a sloth. What's a group of sloths called? And a group of sleuths? Now I am. I guess. I mean, I suppose. I mean, I made the joke now, but now that I think about it, if you go by that logic, what is a group of murders called if that's what you call a group of crows? I need to stop making terrible jokes. I need to stop improvising my way into situations that I can't actually improvise my way back out of. Not ideally anyway. Why does it always come back to murder on this channel? I do not know. Alright. Okay, that looks kind of funky. Hang on. I think that's about where I wanted it. There we go. Yeah, that's a lot better. Alright, let me save that. Oh, you'll like this. Hmm? Like what? Are you about to show me something else? Alright, let me actually, before I go, do my eyeliner. Or, well, my eyeshadow, really. And then bring it over here. Perfect. Perfect. There isn't a real term for a group of sloths, but the Sloth Conservation Society has decided to quest the public into making a name by voting for one. Let's fucking go. That's amazing. I love that. I do love that. You're correct. What have we what have they crowdsourced so far? What are the winners? I want to know. Guess which one won. Oh, a snuggle, a smile, a siesta, a slumber. It has to be a snuggle. Is it a snuggle? Please tell me if it's a snuggle. It has got to be a snuggle, right? I cannot imagine it being anything else. Oh, I'm thrilled. I'm thrilled. Yeah, you are correct. I very much enjoyed that. Thank you. What valuable information. A snuggle of snot. Let's fucking go. Sloth. This is the good PR sloths have needed for ever since I don't know all the sloth murders question mark. Okay, now I'm actually talking out my ass. But yeah, I don't know. Like I think in the end, what most people want is interactivity, and so far I'm just not a very interactive person because generally I don't like people. But I do realize that for anything on this channel to get off its feet, I do need some level of interactivity with you folks. So definitely looking into like starting a Final Fantasy 14 account to see if anybody would like to interact with me there. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna go as far as make another Minecraft server because the one I am on is already like enough. But you know, I think that people want to get a hold of me at some point, and I do need to acquiesce at some point, if only because it's a rational decision to make. Cool. Alright. I feel interacted right now, so IDK. Nailing it. Yeah, you've only been here for a few minutes and yet you know the brand quite well. Congratulations. Alright, I'm gonna switch over to the Zat's done screen. Well, let me like just move this back out first so we can all see it. Because I think that looks pretty good. Someday I'll finish this. It'll be great. I'll love. I'll be very excited on that day. Back. Yeah. There we go. Yep. That's what the model looks like so far. I'm jealous of your eyes. Thank you. They're completely fictional, so there's nothing in reality that needs to be fictional. That needs to be jealous of, or that you need to be jealous of. This is I am an anime character, man. This is not at all a realistic depiction of what anyone should look like in reality. It makes me mad how pretty they are. Oh, hang on. There's something that some of my viewers tell me say that they like, and I feel like I should emphasize this every single time someone points out my eyes. Hey, I can be jealous of a fictional character. Yeah, but not one that looks literally like an alien if you put him in real life. Hang on. Alright. That's me. Ignore the what the fuck. Alright, and let me just get my model up here, and then there. Little secret for people who watch me quite a bit. Alright, let's go to the Zatsudan screen. Okay, fine. I'm fictionally jealous of a fictional character. Okay, I can accept that. And hey, since I am a fictional character, you can what I've been like thank you. What I've been telling people is I can say anything about the reality of who I am. But at the end of the day, I'm a fictional character. People can make up shit about me whenever and however they like. And it's not like I can like argue, right? Because I'm a fictional character. It's not as though any of this is real. So if you want to say headcanon that I have like the hugest badonkadonk in the world, I mean, it's not like I've shown anybody my badonkadonk. And even if it was just as flat as a board, it's not like it's real. So, you know, alien, no. I don't know. Have you ever seen a real bear with, like, have you ever seen a bear who looks quite like me? You're a sentient cheesecake. I haven't drawn my cake. How would you know if it was made of cheese? um, uh, yeah, I got a cousin who looks like you. Wow, ears and all. Let's fucking go. Like, someone else with hair that looks kind of like overgrown moss. His name is Humphrey. Oh, am I being fed another fiction? Is this fictionception? uh, Also, anyone called Humphrey in this day and time is either a Humphrey Jr. or a time traveler. This is what I sincerely believe. Who's called Humphrey these days? I don't know. Now that I think about it, the contrarian part of me is like, okay, next time if I ever like adopt another plant or something, next one's gonna be called Humphrey. Yes, he's a 2D being with a very fashionable hoodie. You must have some very interesting genetics then. Oh, I do like that. I do. Although this hoodie, fashionable, I okay, so I did draw this, but the fiction is that I dug it out of the trash and made it myself, which, you know, I guess intentionally is the same thing, right? Like I did in the end make this. But fashionable? Maybe in a DIY punk sense. I don't know. Am I punk? I don't think I've ever been punk in any of my lives. Maybe I wanted to try, but, you know, never worked out. Oh, hush now. I would totes rock that. Yeah, you would. Hey, I love the confidence. Let's fucking go. I don't know. Like I said, I have the ability to make this sweatshirt into a real thing that actual meat people can wear. Like, I have the capacity, I have the resources, I can make that happen. But it would just be so costly that I would need like a lot of guaranteed buyers to actually make that a thing. Hello, Risky. Meat people. People made out of meat. Mert. Like you aren't made out of meat. No. Wait, so if I make fan out of a fictional character, I can do literally whatever you want. Yeah, go right the fuck ahead. Like, at the end of the day, I'm making this concept sheet so people know what canon me looks like. But like the reality is I'm not real. So if you guys just want to make your own interpretation of what you think I should look like, then go right the fuck ahead. It's not like I'm real and it's not like it's slander, right? I'm also cheesecake and all. I'm making you a cheesecake. You can tell me, oh, that sounds delicious. Thank you for making me the cheesecake. But also, yes, you can do whatever you like. I am not made of meat. I am literally just pixels on a screen and a voice that is provided by a meat person. In fact, I suppose the realest part about me is this voice, and it's not even me, you know? It was all a simulation. It's not real. Wake up. The accident was your fault. You have to wake up. No, 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 no. No gaslighting, girl bossing here. Just regular gas and regular light. For all that's worth. uh, I've been looking at the genres of, like, I get Twitch statistics. So, whenever you run a channel, like, you get statistics about what your viewers like to watch. Um, so me asking you guys directly what you guys want is kind of me doing market research, but I'm also comparing it to the analytics I get from Twitch. It straight up says that aside from lower percentages of the games that I play, most of the people that end up coming to my stream are just people who go to just chatting streams. So it makes me wonder um, what the appeal is, I suppose. Maybe it's because a lot of the time I do watch streams just to watch the video game itself. There are a few streamers I like out there well enough that I will also catch their stream just because I like them as a person. Pomu Rainpuff comes to mind. Um, but on the other hand, it's so that I guess I just have no perspective on what you guys would like to talk about. Because on a just chatting screen, you're just chatting with people, right? Maybe that's the worry. I just talk about whatever I fucking want to. And it is a lot of fun for me. But like I don't know what you guys would like to just chat about, you know? Maybe it's more of a I hate to armchair psychoanalyze you guys, but maybe it's just more of the idea that someone is reacting to your thoughts in real time that you're attracted to. Or maybe it's the idea that you have some sort of significant input on what I think or feel, and sometimes you do. But it's just so opposite to how I approach other streamers that for me, this truly is a puzzle of, well, if you guys like just chatting, then what do I just chat about? It was all simulation. Maybe it's better for me to think about it like that, as though it was all simulation. Okay, it's been 2 hours and a half. I've done everything on my list pretty much. Fingers crossed. And I am getting a little bit hungry, so I think I will stop this. Yeah, words. You're right. I'll make an itinerary for our next board meeting stream. Let's fucking go. Make an entire slide about bear to streamer to audience synergy, and I'll be down for that. I am getting a little hungry though, so I think I will be stopping today's stream. Thank you very much for coming. I really appreciate it. Oh, I get a gavel! Let's go! That's so official. I like that. Take care of yourself. My next stream is actually gonna be on YouTube, so just, I don't know, follow my social media. I could probably like plug my card or whatever, but honestly, I hate marketing. So it's gonna be on YouTube tomorrow morning, kind of early, but it's because I'm learning Japanese and Korean. I kind of want to make that a habit. And then on Sunday, same stream here, say later in the evening in the American time zone, I will be playing Hades. Thank you. I appreciate it. Take care of yourself. Have a great day. And by the way, if you're watching the VOD for this, again, still no idea why you were. But as long as you enjoyed it, I'm happy for you. Take care. Have a great day. Bye-bye.